Guys, wait, let me clarify something, right? When I say a buyer's view, okay, don't get me wrong, this is it. Hi Lena lovers, welcome back to my channel. Ooh. So in today's video I want to quickly answer some of your questions. Yeah, a lot of you have been asking me some questions, repeated questions anyway, about my thrift business. So today's video is all about answering you guys. So now I have time for you all, right? So if you've ever bought thrift clothes, if you are planning on selling thrift clothes, you probably have millions of questions, right? Apart from the ones you guys have asked, you probably have a lot of questions in your mind that you want to ask me, right? So this video is all about answering you guys, all right? And I'm going to, based on the fact that I have 20 questions I want to clarify today. So I'm thinking this video should have a part 2 because it's going to be a lot, right? Answering 20 questions will be too much for just a video. So I'm going to have a part 2 of this particular video. So what I want to be talking about is the buyer's view in terms of thrift business, okay? So if this interests you, grab your snack and let's dive into the video, all right? Guys, wait, let me clarify something, right? When I say a buyer's view, okay, don't get me wrong, this is it. I am a thrift vendor, and anyone that comes into my store to patronize me is the buyer, okay? So the questions those buyers have been asking, that's what I want to answer right now, all right? So don't get it mixed up, don't be confused when I said buyer's view, all right? Remember, I've written down the questions in my jotter, so I have to read out the questions for you guys to hear, all right? So my number one question goes like this. Are these clothes clean and safe to wear? Now, let me repeat the question. They're asking, this person is asking if thrifted clothes are clean and safe to wear. What do you think the answer will be? Comment down below. So my answer is a big yes, okay? Thrift clothes are always safe for you to wear. But the thing is, you have to, just to be on the safe side, when you buy out these clothes, just take your time to wash them, all right? Wash your thrifted clothes, iron. See, some vendors even wash and iron these clothes. They wash these clothes, iron these clothes, just give it a presidential treatment, okay, just to be on the safe side. So as for you, the buyer, when you buy out these clothes from the seller, what you need to do is to wash and iron. So I hope I have answered your question. Now that takes us to our second question, which says, how do I know the clothes are original and not fake? So the thing is, thrift is always original, okay, because they come in as UK and US imports. So for you to be clarified, always check for tags, the fabric quality, the stitches. So if the quality looks cheap and very light, not in all fabrics anyway, you can say this one is fake, like it's not from the US or from the UK, you understand? So you can term that as not original. And yeah, I think that should answer your question, right? So the number 3 question on my list says, do you sell fairly used or brand new thrift clothes? Okay, this person is asking if I sell fairly used, that is pre-owned clothes, or brand new clothes. Of course, as the name implies, right, thrifted clothes, it all means they are pre-owned clothes, right? Now, not in all cases, okay? Some, like if you get your bill, not all clothes inside that bill are pre-owned. Some of the clothes are actually brand new, okay? So to answer your question, I'll kind of say I sell both fairly used clothes and brand new clothes. Yeah, it all depends on the bill you're buying or the seller, you understand? So I think I've answered that question. So the next question says, I'm answering 20 questions, guys. I have to write them down because, of course, I won't remember everything. So the fourth question says, can I try them on before buying? Ooh. Okay. This question, I'm going to answer it from my heart, okay? I'm going to answer this question in two ways, okay? For a walk-in store, like you go into someone's store and you want to buy a thrifted clothes, yes is my answer. You can. Like, I allow people to try out those clothes, the clothes they want to buy. I will allow you to try it out, so you get to know if it's actually your size, or if it snatches well, or if it's what you really wanted, right? And that's the advantage of, a walk-in store to an online store. So if you're an online seller, okay, or if you want to buy anything from an online vendor, you can't even try that. How do you want to get the clothes and try them on? So that's just the disadvantage of you buying from an online vendor over a walk-in store, right? As for me, I do allow my customers to try out these clothes, right? It's not a problem for me. I think not in all colors anyway. You can't try out clothes that are white. I think I don't allow that. But for any other color, right, I can permit you to try them out. So yeah. So let's move over to the fifth question, which says, do you deliver nationwide or internationally? Ooh. So most vendors do international deliveries. You understand? They do nationwide. All you need to do is just ask before you place any order, before you make any payment. You have to just ask. Okay? Ask before you place order. So yeah, it's as simple as that. So my number 6 question says, how much is delivery or shipping fees? Okay, this one depends on your state or country. As for Nigeria, it depends actually. It depends. So let me say delivery fee ranges from 4,000 naira upwards. It's also dependent on the weight of your goods. I think I ordered something last week, just decor pieces, and from Lagos to Port Harcourt I was charged 7,000 naira. So it all depends on your location. My next question says, do you accept payment on delivery, POD? So this question, of course, I can't really relate because I am a walk-in vendor. So I think most sellers do prefer pay before delivery, right? Because it is a very risky business that you send out your product, you send out your clothes without receiving payment, and then when it gets to your buyer, what if the person refuses to pay? Like, this world is crazy. So it's just a no-no, okay? It's very, very risky to even embark in such things, right? I don't feel you should give out anything without receiving payment. That's just it. Maybe some vendors do it, but just confirm, just ask before you proceed with any purchase. Okay, that's all I have to say. As for me, I don't do it. Obviously, I can't even try it. Like, I won't. I obviously will not. Question 8 says, what is your return or exchange policy? Ooh, okay. In this particular question, as a working vendor, I am very, very lenient. Okay, I consider a lot of things because most of my customers are students. So I kind of want to understand them better. I kind of want to give them a listening ear, like an opportunity to do one or two things. So yeah, most vendors don't usually allow returns, okay? But if you must return, in some cases, if you must return, the item mustn't be used. It mustn't, like, if you have a tag, the tag must be intact, right? You don't need to tamper with the clothes. A lot of things have to be ticked, you understand? Because I cannot give you something, like, you cannot buy something from me. And that's why I think I prefer you trying out clothes you bought from my store, because I don't want to hear I went home, tried them on, and it wasn't my size or it doesn't fit well. Okay, that's the reason why you have to try it in my store. Okay, because if I should do return, if I should return anything like your cash back to you, you must have like a very serious excuse. Excuses like it's not my size, the color doesn't fit what I want to pay with. That is just a rubbish excuse, and I'm not going to tolerate it. Okay, but if I do return like I do accept you bringing your clothes back, if maybe your excuse is that there is a tear somewhere that, okay, I am now aware of, and if you bring that clothes, I'm going to know the kind of tear that dress have, right? If it's just like, if it's a zip kind of tear, I'll understand. And if like a lot is associated to this particular question, because if you try those clothes on in my shop and I did not see any form of tear, any form of complaint, and you bring it back to me, I will not accept it back. Because yeah, you wore it, you liked it, and you paid for it, and you left, right? So you must have a very genuine reason why you want a refund. You understand? So I do it, but not in all cases. So some vendors don't accept it. Like I said, if the tags is intact and you haven't worn it, and for me it have to be like a day, like if you buy something today from my store, you want to return it, you have to be the next day. I don't accept after 2 days, obviously I don't. So yeah, I think that answers your question. So question number 9 says what size is this item? Does it run small or big? I think this question is for those that are not really sure about their sizes. Maybe you want to order clothes from online, or you walk into a store, you are not sure of your sizes. These are the questions you get, okay? These are the questions buyers ask. So yeah, let me answer you directly. So guys, in terms of sizes, it's really tricky, honestly, because different brands with their size pattern. So which brand will I use as an example? I think we have different brands, right? We have ASOS, we have M&S, we have Pretty Little Thing, we have Primark and all of that. So a size 10 of Primark might not be a size 10 of ASOS. Before you actually order anything online, I think some vendors do create like a size chart where you can go and confirm your sizes from different brands and all of that. That's for an online store. But for a walk-in store, you actually have the opportunity to size these clothes, right? Because different brands and their sizes measurements are very, very different, especially for trousers, denims. Okay, so in all, a US 10 might not be the same as a UK size 10. So just be watchful and yo. So guys, this takes us to my very last question for this particular segment, and which says, can I get discounts if I buy more? Ooh, I love this question. This person that asked this question have big eye. Like, so my answer is yes. Now, like, I'm going to relate it to myself, right? If you walk into my store and you buy clothes more than three clothes, 3 items, I'm going to give you discounts. Like, not even 3, like if you even buy one shirt, one top, one gown, I'm always going to give you discount, because that's how I operate, because that's how I love my customers. I love you guys. Anyway, yeah, as for me, I do a lot of discounts left, right, center, everywhere, every day and anytime. Okay, I do discount for my customers, because yeah, why not, and if not, I don't know about other vendors. I've just explained my own side, but I feel every vendor should be able to give discounts. That's how it's supposed to be. Whether you're buying in bulk, or you're buying a full bill, or probably even a piece, and if your customer requests for a discount, you should be able to give that discount. It won't take much from you actually. So yeah, guys, I really enjoyed these questions. I'm so happy to answer your questions in the little way I can. It was so interactive. Like, I really, really enjoy answering those questions because I feel you guys are just close to me and I'm seeing your faces and I'm just, seeing how smiley you guys are. You're just interacting, communicating, and all of that. See, guys. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I feel if this video is not too lengthy after editing it, I'm just going to like include yeah, the second phase of this particular video, which is the seller's view of thrift business, right? I think I should answer those questions and see if I can really compile everything together.